Good afternoon again. This is Pastor Jarod, and we are continuing our devotionals, and we're continuing Streams in the Desert by Miss Cowman. This is the devotional for March 27th, 2020. Listen to Romans chapter 8, verses 18. I do not count the sufferings of our present life worthy of mention when compared with the glory that is to be revealed and bestowed upon us. There was a remarkable incident that happened at a wedding in England. A young rich man who had large wealth and a high social position had been blinded in an accident when he was 10 years old. But he continued, and he won university honors in spite of being blind. A little while before his marriage, he submitted to a course of treatment by experts, and the climax came on the day of his wedding. The day came, and the presents and the guests arrived. There were present cabinet ministers and generals, bishops, and high-ranking people. Now, during this time, the bridegroom had never seen his wife, but now he was dressed, and he was ready for this wedding, and his eyes were still shrouded in linen. He drove to the church with his dad, and he met a famous eye doctor who met them in the church's vestry. The bride entered the church on the arm of her white-haired father. So moved was she that she could hardly speak. Was her lover at last to see her face that others admired? As she neared the altar, while the soft strains of the wedding march floated throughout the church, her eyes fell on a strange group. The father stood there with his son. Before them was the great eye doctor in the act of cutting away the bridegroom's last bandage. The bridegroom took a step forward, and with uncertainty of one who cannot believe that he is awake, a beam of rose-colored light from a window pane in the chancel window fell upon his face, but he did not seem to see it. Did he see anything? Yes, recovering in an instant his bearings, and with a dignity and joy never seen in his face, he went forward to meet his bride. They looked into each other's eyes, and one would have thought that his eyes would never wander from her face. "At last," she said. "At last," he echoed seriously, bowing his head. That was a scene of great dramatic power, and no doubt of great joy, and is but a mere suggestion of what will actually take place in heaven when the Christian who has been walking through this world of trial and sorrow shall see Jesus face to face. Just awaiting for you, Jesus, Lord, beloved and true, wishing for you, wondering when you'll be coming back again. Under all I say and do, just awaiting for you. Some glad day, all watching past, you will come for me at last. Then I'll see you, hear your voice, be with you rejoice. How the sweet hope thrills me through, sets me awaiting for you. We're glad that y'all attended, and we hope that you have a blessed afternoon, and we'll see y'all later.